Hi friends, how's it going? So in this video I'm gonna be working on this side of the bed next to the pineapple guava and the milkweed. So I'm gonna be working and taking this quick fire hydrangea from this spot. This is my middle focal point when you come out to the patio. This is what you see here. And I feel like this quick fire hydrangea is not bringing me any joy right now. So I'm gonna replace it with my chested tree Vitex, and add some beautiful cone flowers like this one. I was able to find some. I probably will leave the black eyed Susan because it's doing okay. But if you see here, I'll probably move some of these lamb's ears and then remove the grass and the weeds and add a bunch of coneflowers around it. And I feel like this area is gonna look so pretty because the Vitex is blooming and looking happy right now. And the little quick fire hydrangea is not really doing anything. So I'm gonna put it like in a container, a nursery container, and put it in my little, taking care of pile and see how it does. But this year was not the year for this little quick fire hydrangea. It's not doing anything for me, so I'm just gonna take it out and replace it with a chested tree. Let me show you. So in one of my videos I said that I divided these trees, which it was one tree from Walmart, and I cut it in half and I made two trees out of it. You see that? This is so cool. So I have one tree here already blooming. It's a shrub, but you could easily turn them into trees. And then I have the second one here. A lot of people thought that it was not gonna make it, but it did. Look, it's giving me blooms. It's very happy. All the new growth you see here. So I'm so excited. I got two trees with the price of one, and this is really frugality in gardening, right? Divide, propagate, and it multiplies, so that's pretty cool. So I got two trees here. I'm gonna use this tree. I'm gonna replace this tree with the hydrangea because it's beautiful, it's blooming, it's all the way to zone 9 or 11, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be doing very great here for me here in Florida. So I'm trying to use plants that are doing great, and we don't have to be replacing them all the time. But you see the background over there, it looks so pretty with all those colors and butterflies flying all around. That's a good thing with milkweed. We get consistently butterflies flying around. In the morning I look out the window and then I see this butterfly or other butterflies just hanging out here in the pineapple guava, which is pretty cool. So they like to hang out in here in the pineapple guava and just fly around in the garden so happily. See? It's so nice seeing all these butterflies fly around here. I just get to enjoy these beautiful, insects just flying around here in the backyard, and you don't need to go far to just enjoy this beautiful backyard garden. So It's so exciting. So yeah, we're gonna work on this area right here today, and then this area is already done. We have all these new plants, and the pineapple guava is doing very good. But this area is something that I have to actually dig out all these weeds from. So this is my next area to tackle. Yeah, this is the only area that's very difficult with all these weeds. You pull them out and they get more fast and growing. But yeah, it's just one, two, like two and a half panels of the fence that I have to work on and digging all these weeds out. But yeah, slowly I'm getting there little by little, right? Because almost of this area is now full of weeds, mostly just by the fence here where I cannot get with the weed whacker. But that's gonna be my other job where I'm just gonna have to like use the shovel to dig the edges. But this area is gonna be my next one, so that one's to be continued. But this one I'm gonna tackle today. So I'm gonna try to remove the hydrangea. Hopefully it's not doesn't give me a hard time. And then move around the lamb's ears and weed around this area. Now that we have some sun blockage here, that's awesome. Okay, here we go. This tree is also very well for pollinators. There's always pollinators on this tree, so it'll be great for the bumblebees. See the bumblebee? Butterflies, honeybees. Just pretty awesome tree. All right, you guys. Whew, that was a workout. Like I mentioned in my other videos, I didn't want to show myself while I'm doing this because it's humid. It's very warm. Good thing I waited until the hot blazing sun went down. So it's like 5:30 right now, so the sun went down, so we got shade on this spot, but it's still hot and humid and I'm sweaty and I don't want to show that on video, so here we are. So I removed the hydrangea. I'll show you in a minute where I have it. And then I weeded out mostly everything. I could spend more hours weeding, but that's a lot. Look at my pile here. Yep, this whole bucket full of weeds and grass. And then that's my little bucket of mulch that we'll put after we're done. So as you can see, I still have some dirt on the perennials here. Let me shake it off a little. Okay, you can see my glove, and it was a beast mulching. It was so easy to get the hydrangea out, but it was a beast to weed. Lots and lots of weeds. Over here, we see the little seedlings right here popping up. Those are sunflowers I planted a week ago. And then the little purple hearts are little propagations I planted a week ago as well. But obviously, and the two little bushes are lantanas, which they will get 3 or 4 feet high, and beautiful pink, sweet yellow colors. So it's called lantana bandana. It's a pretty cool plant. I have one here. This one's orange and yellow, and then we're gonna have here pink and yellow. All right, look at this area, man. It looks so clean. I love it. I fill up a whole bag of just grass that I had here growing. I don't know if you remember my last video. So I planted some sunflowers in that corner and then the elephant ears came back from last year. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gradually working myself through the garden as the summer evenings roll. That's the only time I could do this. Alright, so now I'm gonna place the plants and I'll show you in a minute. But first let me show you where I have the other hydrangea. That's gonna stay there until I decide if I'm gonna keep it or give it away, because if it's not bring me joy and it's not gonna perform like it should, I think it needs to be rehomed. Alright, so over here I have the hydrangea in one of these big gallons of nursery pots. I put some, soil and a little plantain, see how it does. This area gets water from the irrigation, so every day. So, and it gets afternoon. It does not get the afternoon sun, so the sun is going down right now, so it's not that hot. Look at this butterfly. Loving it. Look at this milkweed that it likes to roam around, or fly around, I should say. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is so gorgeous. Yep, my daughter gets to see it from her window here, which is so lovely. That was the idea as we did that. Anyways, this is the quickfire hydrangea. It's gonna stay there until it decides if it wants to stay or leave. Alright, so I displayed the plants. I'm leaving the 2 black-eyed Susans here in the front with some beautiful zinnias and the big coneflowers and the zinnias, the big zinnias. So I put a drip of 5 coneflowers, the beautiful vitex tree, the lantanas in the background, and then I put a little trio of coleus that I'm propagating right now. And then I'm gonna leave the lamps here there, see how it does. I think it got a little sad because the weeds were taking over it, and obviously getting the nutrients from the soil away from, taking the nutrients away from, the lamps ears. So at least it came back for me from the winter. So, and then I have 3 little daisies that we grew from seeds, and then I have a little gara that I keep hitting back with the weed whacker, so it keeps, trying to survive, but I accidentally keep mowing it. So anyways, hopefully it gets bigger. And then we got the 3 daisies, the lamb's ears, and then the beautiful asters here, and more black-eyed Susans here. So I think this area is gonna look so pretty, y'all. I'm so excited. This is so pretty. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and plant it, and I'll show you guys after, okay? Oh, this is coming so pretty. And this is gonna be my focal point plant that I get to see right from the door when I step out of the patio. It's gonna be bam, purple. So one of my favorite colors. So here we go. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so happy. It looks so pretty. All right, let's get it in the ground. All right, you guys, it's 6:20 and I'm already done. Besides, I ran out of mulch, but I was able to mulch the tree, which is more important to me because it will keep the tree moist for the season until I get more mulch. But I already have mulch there. It just looks very faded, but I did try to put some mulch around the new plants so they could stay nice and moist when it rains and the irrigation goes off. Oh my goodness, the gnats are out now at 6:20. All right, so we have a vitex chasta tree here, which is looking beautiful, by the way. It matches the little salvias that I have here behind the black-eyed Susans. Okay, and when we have the coneflowers, and then the black-eyed Susans that I bought earlier this winter, and then zinnias. I did plant it a little what's it called, like a little vine. I forgot the name. I put it up, and then the lamb's ear is popping out now. Look over here. So I put this tomato cage upside down. I put some landscape staples there so they don't fly away. And I put a little hyacinth bean vine there. You can not see it very well. Let me go closer so you can see it. I put a hyacinth bean vine that is gonna, I was gonna put two, but this plant gets very wild and grows very, very crazy. So it's gonna fill up this whole thing at the end of the growing season. You won't be able to see the tomato cage no more. So I'm really excited about that. So it's gonna be like a little accent plant there. But this section right here, OMG. I'm gonna go ahead and water everything in right now, but yep, it's looking great. This Vitex tree is gonna grow 10 to 12 feet high, so it's gonna cover most of this area, and I will be able to put some nice pretty perennials or annuals on the bottom, which is so exciting because I was able to finally clean this area. I'm very, very happy. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and water this and go inside because I'm getting eaten alive. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is like, I haven't done this in a long time where I'm able to collect plants and be able to, you know, come out here and plant and make a little garden, a perennial garden. The hyacinth bean, that one grew like in 3 weeks. It's already growing from seed, so it grew so fast for me. I have another one too, so I'll probably put another tomato cage in another area with a hyacinth bean, but for now we have this area to enjoy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll show you the progress of this garden bed as it grows and fills in. Bye.